Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I want to holler at you guys for just a minute. I am sitting in traffic trying to get into Huntsville, Alabama, but figured this was a good time to do a video. With everything that is going on, with all of the shortages and with all of the odd things that are happening, you know, as reasonable people who recognize patterns, that we are facing some food shortages now. They have not gotten bad as of yet, because I believe, just from watching what's been happening, pattern recognition again, from watching what's been happening the past 3 years, that we are progressing towards more shortages. Everything is still going on with the cargo ships. You can do a Google Earth and you can do the live shots, and you can still see what's going on at all these the shipyards. So there's a lot of strange stuff, in addition to all of the explosions and problems that all of these food processing plants are having. Very, very interesting, very unusual. A lot of coincidences that are happening. But I think these things are going to progress worse and worse. We will see even more of it within the next 2 years. Problems associated with the supply chain, food growing, the problems with the economy, the problems associated with the 1,000-year drought that we are entering in. We haven't seen the worst of it yet. If you have not begun to start prepping, you really should start prepping. What should you set aside? Food and water is a good place to start, but that would be something you would really want to start looking at. Water's going to be the easiest thing, because water's dang near free right now, clean water, and access to clean water, or a lack of access to clean water, is one of the largest killers on the planet. Dysentery, stuff like that, cholera, bad water, water, food, shelter. Those are your three basic things that you really need to look at. But a lot of you already know how to do that. So I would suggest, in addition to all of that, you need to begin establishing connections, contacts with groups, with people who are like-minded, maybe not as like-minded. Maybe you just need to find a good farmer in your area. Maybe you need to find someone that raises beef cows or dairy cows, or someone that raises goats or sheep or chickens like we do. You really need to make some good contacts, and you should begin to start doing absolute vegetable growing on your property. Consider putting in a couple of fruit trees, some sort of orchard, some sort of nut trees, something that will give you an annual return. Nut trees being really good. We've got 2 mature pecans on our property. That was one of the nice things that led us to buy the property that we are in. In addition to adding the orchard, we've got about 15 fruit trees out there now. These things take time. This has been a 3-year process. Unless you have a lot of money to burn, it will be expensive. Way it is right now, everything is expensive. Think locally, think seasonally. In your vegetables, in your fruits, that is going to be a big thing. Make contacts with people at your church, your synagogue, center, places you go, the gun range, make contacts, because the gray markets and the black markets are going to be a big thing for people coming up. What else should you get? How about nails and screws, extra lumber if you have the place to put it, a few pieces and parts, everything from socks and underwear to light bulbs, mouse traps, anything household good wise that does not go bad, I would buy one or two of. Yes, that is expensive. Look at thrift stores. Look at garage sales. This is not going to get better. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. There's a lot of stuff going on. There are a lot of people telling you a lot of different things. Take everything you can. There are so many things that are happening on so many different levels, and they want to pull you and push you into certain ways and look at certain things a different way. Are they misleading? Yes, probably. Because, you know, our government does not have a good track history of telling the truth the way it is. Be alert, be aware, start a group, start 2 groups, take care of your people.